defensively that was lacking that allowed her to go off like that?
Yeah, we're just not good enough to guard her right now.
Do you attribute that to just Candace being out and needing her out there?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, 14 second chance points, that's something where, Candace leads the rebounding on this team. So can you just speak to how much you guys missed her?
You said we missed her.
Sorry, one more. Kalia had a career night as well, scoring 28. She scored, I'm blanking on how many on Friday, but over 20. Are you impressed at all with her and her ability to step up in Candace's absence?
We didn't win, so it's kind of tough to be impressed with anything.
Okay.
James K. on Zoom.
Hey, Coach. I just had a question about one of the final plays at the end of the game there with the jump ball that was where they redid it. Did they give you an explanation as for why they redid the jump ball in a circumstance like that?
I heard she said she threw it a little bit to the right.
So that was not made by the person who threw it said that they was the one that made the call. It looked like it was from the baseline official.
Yeah. One of the refs told me, I don't know, that one ref told him. Yeah.
What did you make of that call to redo the jump ball in a situation like that after it seemed like there was also contact underneath the rim on the play before that?
Yeah, I've said enough about it. I won't say anything else. They don't deserve my energy.
Thanks, Coach.
Alexa from ESPN.
Hi, James. I'm sure this isn't foremost on your mind, but with the Sun losing earlier today, you all did clinch a spot in the Commissioner's Cup championship game. Could you just speak to what you guys are excited about with that opportunity, what you think of the whole in-season tournament so far, and the opportunity to play in that game later on?
I have nothing to say about that.
All right, is that it for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach. And then we'll go to Zoom.
So James obviously didn't have much to say about the Commissioner's Cup. I'm wondering from players' perspective, the Sun did lose, so you guys clinched a spot. Is that something that you guys are already can look forward to? What's your opinion on this in-tournament? Or in-season tournament?
I mean, it's tough after you drop one like tonight, because this was a big one that we could have, stayed undefeated. And now we're talking like hosting, like those type of things, and those are the things that we were, trying to strive for, and we let one get away tonight. But we are still clinched, and we're looking forward to that. But we got to get a lot better if we want to, compete in that game.
And then 14 second points they scored tonight. Is that something that you guys attribute to just being without Candace, or how do you clean that up even if you are still without her?
No, even with Candace, as good of a rebounder she is, we still are giving up a lot of offensive rebounds when she was out there. So, it's kind of been our Achilles heel, and we have, addressed it plenty of times, but we gotta find ways to get it done, and we did not tonight.
And then on that last play of the game, obviously the ball comes to you. How much confidence do you have in the defense taking that last second shot?
Yeah, I mean, I had been in moments like that. I was comfortable with the play that we were drawing up. I thought it had a chance of going in when I let it go. Unfortunately, it didn't, but, I was comfortable in that position and, we live with the results.
James K on Zoom. James?
Hey, Courtney, thanks for your time. Are there any takeaways you can really take from something like this when you don't have Candace on the court with you for all 40 minutes of the game?
Look, I think we have enough to win the game without Candace. It obviously she makes our job a lot easier. We're a lot better team when she's on the floor, but we still have enough. So we're not making excuses. We should have beat this team, we feel like. But credit to them, they made plays. They made it hard on us, and we didn't make it difficult enough on them. So that's the way it is. You got to show up every single night in this league, or you're going to get beat.
One last thing. On that last play, was that drawn up for you, or was that drawn up for Ka? It looked like she was. Looked like you all were like doing that play where you're going down the baseline, and she was potentially open on the wing.
The way the play it ran out was how it was. It was assigned. It was drew up.
Okay. Thanks, Courtney.
Last question, we'll go to Eric Wilson. Last question.
Courtney, I know it's a little too early to have this conversation, but can you just speak to, what needs to be done so that nights like this don't happen?
Well, a lot of things. We need to rebound the ball better. It's kind of been a trend of us. We get up early and we let teams back in it, and then we're playing catch up. We've been lucky to squeeze out a couple wins, and we aren't blind to that. We can't continue to play that way. We're not going to win every single night that way, that showed tonight. If we let teams hang around, things aren't going to go our way all the time. Balls aren't going to bounce in. We're leaving the game and calls of the referees or jump balls, loose balls, stuff like that. We can't rely on that. We have to be able to, when we get a lead, keep it and maintain it and put teams away.
All right, thanks, Eric. Thanks, Courtney.
Thank you.
The Fever really had an explosive third quarter. They came out and were out to a 10-0 run. What prevented you guys from really stopping them in that quarter specifically?
I think they just out-hustled us. Yeah.
And then rebounding, Courtney talked about, the issues on the offensive or defensive boards. And tonight you guys gave up 14 second chance points. Is that another thing you just attribute to being out-hustled?
Yeah, I think we just need to do better at the rebounds and just better at putting a body on someone like me, especially just hitting someone and just even if my person doesn't get the ball, making sure, or like if I don't get the ball, making sure my person doesn't get the ball.
And then last thing, the Commissioner's Cup, obviously you guys did clinch a spot with Connecticut's loss. How much is this team looking forward to an opportunity to win some extra money? And what do you guys think of this?
Yeah, it's
tournament?
always nice to win some extra money, but I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good chance for us to, just improve again.
Cool.
James K on Zoom. James? Nope. Okay. Thanks, Ruthie.
Thank you.
Yep.